Hey, what's up, everybody? Wow, what a way to interrupt my intro. Okay, you're gonna go ahead and get a koi camera. What a great way to start the video. Oh well, just a little blooper. Oh well. Okay, anyways, hey, what's up, everyone? It's Lightning Master 823 here. And, welcome back to another, episode of Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. Before I got interrupted, I was gonna say... Oh, that was interesting. But yeah, on the previous episode, we took on the Imposter Dupless, and we got our identity back, and actually got a true victory, and took the 4th Crystal Star home. So, and today, we're gonna go ahead and continue our adventure. By going towards this pipe, and then, you know, just kind of doing the usual. So we're just gonna head back out here in Roadport, talk to a bunch of people. There's a lottery here, but I don't want to really do much here right now. But, yeah, pretty much what we want to do is, there's some bushes over here, but pretty much... Excuse me. Let me check my inventory real quick. As you can see, I got quite a bit of stuff, so I'm going to go ahead and head over to Zest's place. I'm gonna just start off the episode with this. Hey, Mr. Context Smusher, listen to this. I got the lowdown on a book that can turn anyone into a master chef. I went to the Trouble Center in the east part of town and recruited someone to find it. If you like helping folks out, you ought to swing by there. I'll reward you. So anyway, did you need me to cook something? Doctor, wow, okay. I'm gonna cook with the super shroom, whatever you call it. I think I've already showcased off this, but I just wanted to show how I want to start off, because it's very useful. Shroom fry. So I guess it's the same thing as a normal mushroom, so I'm just gonna cook the ultra shroom. Instinct. There's quite a bit of stuff, so then I'm gonna store some of these because I don't really need them yet. So let's take a look at what's here. Oh, it's Super Luigi. Super Luigi Book 1. Super popular, now on sale. I'm gonna store some stuff. Store the shroom stand. I'll keep the shroom fry because definitely store the coupon. Definitely don't need the jam and jelly yet. I think that's all I need. But I always like storing my items because I want to save them for later. But the main premise, essentially, is I'm just gonna go skip over that thing for now. But I'm gonna go head over here to this place for Merlin. Welcome to the home of Merlin. Chef Savio 5. So which one would you like me to power up? I can only power Vivian. Shall I power this? Yes. Zibby! Zuby! Hey, you make it. Alright. There's also a thing I wanted to show off underground that I never got to show off. So we had our own here. Which pipe is it? I'm guessing it was, I believe it was this one. Ah, yes, it was here. I think it was here. I think it was here. Oh wait, it was here, I'm pretty sure. It was this room right here. Yeah, but originally we couldn't do anything about this room. But Now we can. Now we can. The spike shield make Mario damage proof when jumping on spiky foes. This one's probably one of the more useless items. I didn't really find it super useful, so I'm not gonna bother. Oh. Okay, now it should be good. Alright, yeah, that was kind of the premise of this room right there. I'm going to stop by to go yeah, but yeah, you need Vivian for that. Yeah, you'll need Vivian for that specific room. I need to go down this pipe. My memory is really bad right now, so sorry about that. But yeah, pretty much just gonna jump off on this. And let's just head over to this next thing. And I jump on the thing. There we go. There you go, got the ruby star. Alright, let's see where this next crystal star is located. Oops, seems like it's down there. Down in that island then. Location of a crystal star has been recorded on your magical map. Come on, let's go back to Professor Franklin's office. What do you say? I have to tell him about Princess Peach's email.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. What? That was written in Princess Peach's email. The legendary treasure is actually the spirit of an ancient demon. And those fiends want to use the power of the crystal stars to resurrect it? Excuse me. How bone-chilling. Sadly, it does seem to be consistent with what I've uncovered. Don't leave us in suspense. Give us the scoop, Professor. And this is rather long, so you'd best listen well. All of you ready? And you there, in front of the TV, you listen up too. Dang, what a way to break the fourth wall. TV? You don't have a TV? What in the world are you talking about? Oh, never you mind. Don't worry about such trivial details. Just listen. I like how Professor Franklin just casually breaks the fourth wall. Listen, the great cataclysm that I read about in that book may well refer to this demon. It says that a monster destroyed a large town that once stood on this very area. It also says that the 7 crystal stars were actually created by this monster. And that this thing used the power of the crystal stars to try to control the world. According to this book, the demon was defeated in the end by 4 heroes. But only the beast's physical form was destroyed. Its spirits could not be eradicated. So the heroes used the crystal stars, which they had stolen from the demon. And they cast the evil beast into the depths of a vast maze and sealed the exit. From this, I gather that the crystal stars cannot distinguish good from evil. So if they're all united, they could either seal away or resurrect the demon. It seems that who wields the crystal stars determine if they're used for evil or good. Excuse me. Then the question is, whether gathering the crystal stars is a danger in and of itself. I mean, if we found them all and then got robbed, the demon could be revived. Don't you think maybe it'd be better to break them apart and scatter the pieces? That was my first thought too, but further research suggests that we can't do that. There's a slight possibility that the 1,000-year door is weakening. It seems the crystal stars hold the power to seal the beast for 1,000 years. So once 1,000 years pass, the power to keep the door sealed shut will fail. And unfortunately, this year may be the 1,000th year. Bad luck, huh? The fact that those goons want those stars now may be coincidence, but maybe not. In other words, we must be ready for the demon's return, even if the X-Knots fail. In that case, we're gonna go collect the rest of the crystal stars immediately. No time to lose! Where can we find the next one? According to the map, it appears to be somewhere in Keehaul Key. Keehaul Key? I'm none too familiar with the place, but I've heard countless unsavory rumors. You know, the usual stuff. Vengeful spirits full of hatred, evil curses, things like that. I'm sure sea salt's down by the harbor no more. You should head there first. Alright, hold on. Give me 1 second. Okay, sorry about that cut. I had to get a quick drink of water, so. But yeah, our quest is to go downtown towards the harbor. It's to kind of go down towards the harbor. So our clue is to go down towards the harbor. Seems pretty easy enough. So yeah, you pretty much want to go down here. But as you can see, if we can head down here in the harbor, you'll see this giant ship over here. And it's currently uninhabited though. It's currently not inhabited by anybody though. Doesn't seem that anyone's here yet though. What do you have to say? See that ship docked there? She belongs to Flavio, the merchant or trader. He don't sail too often though, mostly he hangs at Hadley's joint on the plaza. Wait, did I talk to this guy? Oi, you with the mustache! What's with the stink eye, eh? You got something to say? Right, then ask me anything. I'm like an encyclopedia. I can answer anything. Ooh, Keehaul Key. Listen, mate. Don't ask me about that place. I got no need for a curse from that pirate king. Curses? What? No matter how much I work, it never gets any easier for me. You know what I mean? There's gotta be a way to just go poof and get rich. You know, poof. This guy's just talking life. Keehaul Key? That's the cursed island. Don't get mixed up with that place for your own sake. Okay, apparently it's cursed. What? Keehaul Key? Oh, that place is absolutely awful, I've heard. Not long ago, ship after ship went there hunting treasure, but none ever returned. I bet they met the bad end of the Pirate King's curse. Those guys were dumb. Okay, so apparently this place is cursed. Okay, so apparently that place is cursed. But we have to go. But the other guy said that he hangs out in the plaza. So we're gonna head over here into this. This is where the plaza. Hey, it's Luigi! Well, I headed to Circus Break Island and got me your marvelous compass piece. You wanted to believe it, bro. Talk about the thrills, chills, and spills. It was pretty nuts, bro. Want to hear what happened? It's a pretty long story. Sounds good to me. Which part of my story you want to hear, bro? Obviously, Circuit Break Island. Well, like I said, it's a really long story, but here it goes. Just as our boat arrived at Circuit Break Island, we heard this incredible racket. We soon found that they hold kart races almost every day on the island. Whoever takes first place in the race gets to rule the island as king for that day. Just as we got to the racetrack, they were holding the award ceremony. I couldn't believe my eyes. Right there on the trophy they gave to the winner. It was another piece of the marvelous compass. I almost passed that away. I decided right then that the only thing to do was enter the next race. I mean, I've driven in kart races before, so I thought I'd be okay. Boy, I was wrong. The karts were supercharged machines that could send you airborne with their exhaust. These vehicles were armed with missiles and bazookas. It was anything goes, bro. Of course, I wanted to get right out of there pronto. Those drivers were crazy. But I worked up my courage and signed up anyway, and my race day finally came. I got one of the best cuts. Big Green 101 took my position at the start line. Right when green, I stomped on the accelerator and something bad happened. Uh-oh. I was in reverse! The Big Green 101 went rocketing backwards with me yelling. I crashed into the wall behind me hard enough to cut me off midstream. In one fell swoop, I dropped into last place and wrecked my racing machine. But it wasn't all bad news. All the other cars crashed because of my new maneuver. Once I got in gear and took off, I was the only car left. I won by a country mile, bro. I took the piece off of my trophy, and added it to the marvelous compass. The compass came to life and pointed me towards Jassafras Town in the east. Then I heard that voice. Princess Eclair's voice echoed in my ears again. Oh, my princess, random words with warm voluntarily spoken by your voice. I will most definitely save you. Just wait for me, Princess Eclair. Oh, sorry about that, bro. So after that, I got back on my boat and came back here to Rogueport, and that's what's been up with me. Alright, you want to hear about what I've been up to? Just come find me, okay? I'll be around. And if we talk to this guy over here, yeah, I'm Torek, and don't for a second think this dude's telling the whole story. The only reason I lent him my rig was because he got down on his knees and begged. And what happens? He's in it for 1 second before he completely totals it. Idiots! I'm not letting this dip out of my sight until he repays me the 5,000 coin repair costs. Oh, wow, okay. So what do you have to say? Miss Grant, don't talk to me. My heart's burning for long lost love. Yes, I seek an extraordinary beauty at the juice shop in Glitzville. No matter how many times I flirted, she never paid me the slightest attention. Ooh, talk about getting rejected. For Baba, whole blowing up is like throwing a punch for an ordinary blow. If you want to leave the biggest impression, you gotta do it with perfect timing. Nemo said that once you learn that timing, yeah, finally an adult Baba, mama. I talk to this guy. What kinds of you and yours? Have a seat. This is Podley Place, a humble little cola shop where folks mix stories and drinks. By the way, there's an inn upstairs, but where are you going out the rooms? Yeah, so that's kind of the guy that just... Well, the one we want to talk to is this guy. We want to talk to this guy. And what do you want, huh? Who, me, you ask about? Ah, I am called Flavio. I am, how you say, a trader. The richest man in Rogueport. Momentary wealth gives me freedom, yes, and freedom gives me wealth of spirit. And yet, why is that a man whose life is unchained must always last on for yet more, huh? What is missing from my life? Just tears at my very insides. I must know. What do I lack? Probably thrills? Thrills, you say? I suppose one does need some thrills every now and then. There's nothing like the feeling of being alone on a mountain shivering to death. Ah! No! Foolish Flavio! Not chills, you silly man. What I need are thrills! Wait, hold the horses, that's it! Now that I am thinking of it, I once heard of the treasurer Cortez, the Pirate King. Yes, this is the answer! Oh, such happiness for me, a hunt for pirate treasure. Why, that just reeks of romance and thrills and emotion and even money. Do you not know the tale, the Pirate King's treasure hidden on Keehaul Key? Ah, well, tales say that the Pirate King Cortez hid his hoard of pirate booty there. For years, treasure hunters and ruffians have gone there in the search of loot. But not a single one of them has ever returned. Oh, the horror makes my back tingle. People hear whispers that the ghost of Cortez attacks all who seeks his treasure. Eek! It's because of those very rumors that people no longer go to Keehaul Key. But that will not stop Flavio. The treasure is there, yes, and I'm going to prove it. For I am Flavio, trader, extraordinaire, millionaire, sailor of the seven seas. What is that you're saying? You are also looking for treasure here in Rogueport. Why talk such craziness? There isn't anything like that in this dull armpit of a town. You cannot be believing each stupid rumor about treasure some street urchin spews out. No, 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 no! Now what madness comes bursting from your mouth? You have a treasure mouth. Well, hand it over. Rather, I mean, show me. You are having a joke on me. This map leads straight to Keehaul Key. You swine! You mean to steal my treasure out from under me, you awful man? Well, now I am confused. You're looking for things known as the crystal stars.
Oh, yeah.
But now that I am thinking, a starship stone was said to be on Cortez's hoard. Perhaps I could sell it for a staggering amount of cash? Yes, that would be. Ah! Stop those thoughts, Flavio. What you need is romance, thrills, and emotion. I cannot ignore what this business before me suggests. This must be fate at work. Flavio shall go with you to Keehaul Key. Of course, the crystal star is yours. Yes, but the rest of the treasure is mine. Huh? You must repeat that. Flavio's ears are plugged. You have no ship. Ha! You unfortunate foolish man. Do you not know who I am? I will have a ship ready in no time, and it will be massive and glorious. Splendid, splendid, splendid. Let us begin preparations immediately, shall we? I will volunteer myself as our intrepid leader. Yes, and you will be captain. Ah, danger and adventure tickle my nostrils. Come to the harbor right away. Yeah, pretty much you just gotta go to the harbor and stuff. So we got a couple quests here, and then yeah, so this is certainly interesting. So we head over here to the harbor. Talk to each one. Right, fair weather today, eh? Yeah, perfect day to set sail if I do say so. Wouldn't mind a bit if the whole journey blew and fair as today, no Cereba? Oh yes, I'm gonna be filthy rich. Can't wait to leave port. What is this? This guy looks suspicious. Pleased to meet, your acquaintance. I have to say, this guy looks very suspicious. This looks familiar. Starboard ho! Port ho! Giant monster blooper ho! I'm practicing my hose. I might as well tell you, my brother went to Keehaul Key and never returned. I get woozy just thinking about it, but I decided to work on my currents and sail there. There's 2 people up here. I always dreamed of the day I leave this town. I don't care if there are pirates or ghosts or undead vampires where we're going. It's gotta be worlds better than this stinkhole. At last, my dreams will come true. I'll open my very own shop in Keehaul Key. I don't care if it's small and ramshackle, it'll be mine. I just have one slight worry. Keehaul Key is a deserted, cursed island. You think I'll get much foot traffic? Nice. So, if we talk to Flavia... Ah, yes, so it is you, ah? Well, suddenly a slight prophecy that popped up. But feast your eyes on this outrageously fantastic ship. She is a fine vessel, no? She is the SS Flavion, the queen of the countless ships in my personal fleet. The raw majesty of her hull, pomp and circumstance, none can compare to her. Ah, behold the elegant curve of her prow. She cuts to the very soul, don't you agree? But she is not just a beauty, she is a savage beast on the water, tops among sailboats. But above all, I tell you, this proud ship can... Ah, yes, did you speak? Yes, of course. The prophet that has sprung up. I had completely forgotten about it, the SS Flavion, she bewitches me. Yes, well, here's the issue. We have no navigator. He ran off. The dog. The navigator, of course, is the highest ranked helmsman. They steer ships, you know? Now, here's the real problem. The waters around Keehaul Key are deathly dangerous. You need an absurdly skilled helmsman for your navigator. It is how you say, a pickle. Oi, Flavio. Heard up talking there, sir. If you don't mind me saying, I might have a solution. Do not tease me, Papatch. You can solve our problem, then spit it out already. Well, sir, I heard a talk of a legendary sailor living in Rogueport. Yeah, I think he's called Admiral Bobry. Salty old sea dog by all accounts. But he said to add the sounds and touch, sir, he can make any ship's bound known to his will. Thing is, there ain't a soul wants to see him in the seas of late. Bassa boom! Promise all, let's look out this Bobry fellow and get him on board. As is customary, my captain will haggle the negotiation. That would be you, Mario. That does sound fair to everyone, does it not? No complaints. Aye, sir. Aye, sounds fair, sir. I'm aboard. Complaints, sure thing. And it is decided. You must find this Bobbery and bring him here. Our fortune sails with you. So, to find this Bobbery guy, I'm gonna go save real quick. Sorry about the process. If you hear them, at least. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and, So we head back to, so we head back here. And we had to go back to the east part of town. So we go talk to these guys. You know, like... Yeah. Where's the guy? Looking for this guy. Okay, this is not the guy that we want to talk to. But basically, to find Admiral Bobbery, I was trying to find an NPC that. Sorry, I just went to. But it's this house right here. It's locked from the inside. This house is locked from the inside. So what you need to do is I'm gonna bring up Fez Boy. Fez Boy. Oh. That was not what I wanted to do. Oh, let me use that. The other day I saw this guy jumping from roof to roof. Man, he was so dashing. But you know, actually he might have been abandoned. Maybe that's why he was sneaking into chimneys. Oh, there's a shine sprite over here. This is just FYI. Oh yeah, and just before I tell you about anything, there's a shine sprite over here. And I just retraced my path. Well, whatever. At least I showed off where the... Wait. Okay, maybe I'm probably just seeing things. Sorry, I was just... yeah, I just want to show out there's a shine sprite back there. But basically what we want to do is jump from this roof, and then turn into a ball. Actually, I'm gonna do it. Turn into a ball and roll in here. What do you blokes want? You seek admirable bobbery. Never heard of the gems. Take your search elsewhere. Nah, away with you! So we can there's another shine sprite back here. There's a shine sprite. You seek admirable bobbery. Never heard. We can search elsewhere, so... So basically, I think we have to go back. So it doesn't want to talk to us apparently. A lot of NPCs here. Right back here. You found someone who matches Bobby's description, but he claims he's not him. Strange. I would ask someone who is knowledgeable about the neighborhood about this. Yeah, so now we gotta find somebody that actually knows Bobbery. So... So basically what we want to do is head up here back into the inn, and then... Oh, that guy's angry. Admire Barbary! Yeah, I know him. You know that house just past the wall in the eastern part of town? That's it. But I think both you and he would be better off if you just let him be. I haven't gotten much detail. I haven't found much detail yet. Don't play dumb with us. We already told that you're Admiral Bobbery. What poppycock. Tell me, what would you want with me if I were this chap? You say your ship needs a navigator, and you want me to do the job, hmm? So sorry, but you'll have to look elsewhere. We shall set sail upon the sea. Nevermore. But, look, we're begging you here. You totally have to. You're the only one who can guide our ship to Keehaul Key. This is serious stuff. Awfully sorry, dear boy, but when I say no, what I mean is no! I shall set sail upon the sea nevermore. Away with you. Darn, what do we do, Mario? That guy doesn't seem too stoked to come with us. You know what I wonder, though? Why he's all weirded out about the sea anyway? We gotta find someone who knows this guy and find out about his malfunctions. Well, we already know somebody. I did some stuff a little bit in the wrong order, but you guys should get the idea of what... That thing will come into play a little later. But, get back here! Series of rants. Oh, can I please get over here? Okay, there we go. You say Bobbery won't go to sea, huh? Well, can't say that surprises me. The real question is, are you folks really sure you want Bobbery back on the water? Oh, is that it? Now I see. You want to mount on an expedition to Keehaul Key. Rough seas out there. Most sailors would meet their ends. Not old Bobbery, though. The fact that the matter is, about Bobbery's tale is sad. Horribly sad, actually. You'll probably end up crying, but I'll tell it to you if you really want me to. Please do. I can take it. In that case, get ready. Bobbery's tale of woe goes something like this. Bobbery was once married. He had a wife of enduring beauty named Scarlett. The two of them were madly in love, the sort of love reserved for fairy tales. Now, Bobbery was a renowned sailor, so he was away from home for long periods. Scarlett never complained, and always waited faithfully for Bobbery's return. And Bobbery, his eye never drifted. He loved only Scarlett, truly and deeply. So they lived and found happiness where they could. And all was good, for a time. Well, not all good things can last. It was a particularly icy winter when it happened. Scarlett fell ill. A virus? A passing cold? No one knew, but it soon turned serious. Bobbery, at sea on a long, lonely voyage, knew nothing of his bride's suffering. By the time he returned, Scarlett had succumbed. She was gone. But Bobbery, of course, blamed himself. My lovely wife perished because of me. If I were not at sea, I could have nursed her to health. I could have saved her. He was overcome with such thoughts they tormented him, always haunting his sleep. He has never gone out to sea since. That's the saddest tale I've ever heard in my life. No wonder. Y'all know his tale now, so tell me, do you still want him to return to sea? We have no choice. Very well, I understand. If you're that determined, then I'll give you this. An old letter, but a letter Scarlett wrote to Bobbery on her deathbed. On her deathbed, Scarlett wrote Bobbery her final letter. You hold it in your hands. I don't know what's written inside, but I can tell you what she told me as she lay dying. If I should succumb to this plague, and if my love should blame himself for my death, then give this letter to him, so he hear my voice. It was her last request. And when I saw Bobbery in misery, trying to forget the pain as he mourned his wife, I just couldn't bring myself to present this letter to him. I've regretted it ever since. Please, take this letter and do the deed I was too cowardly to do. Take it to Bobbery. Thanks, Padley. And don't beat yourself up for this. We'll deliver the letter. Come on, Mario.
Oh, yeah.
So, got a couple more quests. I got one of those tasks to do. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that we have to do, so we're just gonna keep going with this thing, and back in the house. What? Oh, by Blabberton's beard, not you again. No matter how many times you entreat me, my stance is firm. Now away with you. Pardon? A letter, you say? For me? What? Scarlett? This is Scarlett's handwriting! Scarlett, my love. My love, if you're reading this letter, then I am no longer by your side. Because fate has stepped between us, I have decided to write you this letter. If you're reading this, I must have passed away while you were out to sea. I can only assume that you will blame yourself for it, my sweet Bobby. Although my life was short, you gave me more than a lifetime's worth of joy. Though you will mourn, I beg that you remember that time, like love, is a tide. You are one with the sea, as you were the one with me. Do not lose both your life's loves. Time like love, a tide. You were the one with the sea, as you were one with me. A thousand pardons. But may I have a moment alone, if you please? Yes, love. I was happy. My sweet, sweet Scarlett. I love you still. Sheesh. Now then, you were looking for a navigator, I believe, bound for Keehaul Key.
Oh, yeah.
Huh. You think an old sea bomb like me is what you need? Then let's show it off. Admire Bobbery! Awesome! The ship's in the harbor, I must inspect her before we leave. I shall meet you there. But yeah, we did quite a tremendous amount of stuff today. So, if you guys really enjoyed this episode, I greatly appreciate it if you like and subscribe, because it helps the channel. And you know, interrupted by an email again. Anyways, let's just check the mailbox again. Yoo-hoo! Hey, Mario, how are you? I'm good. No, very good. No, great. Not the stuff had changed here. Oh, but not the able to be mad at my brother. That's still the same. I do wish you'd come back to play sometime, but you're really busy. You're going someplace far away, like a place nobody's ever been. Wow, that'd be fun. I'm jealous. Well, if you ever have the time to come back here, come play with me, okay? You have to promise. Or if it's you. Alright. Anyways, yeah. As I was saying, it's the end of the episode here, and hope you guys have a nice day watching this, and I don't really got anything else to say, so I guess peace out.